Hello from my bathroom. So today I'm coming at you from my bathroom because I am going to get my ass in gear and I'm going to carry on with the refresh and the revamp of this bathroom. Now I have tried to do everything that I can on a budget. Ideally I would have retiled the bathroom and had it done properly, but we don't have the pennies for that. So some of my OGs will remember, that's my phone, some of my OGs will remember that last year I decided to paint the bathroom. So I painted the bathroom this beautiful dark green, which I very much like, and then I painted the tiles all white because they were that kind of like sort of granny beige colour, which if you know me, we don't do beige here. We don't do beige here. And then I had the idea in my head that I wanted black grout. So I bought one of those grout pens. Well, it didn't go to plan. It didn't go to plan. So this is what I've been left with, okay, for a year now, basically. I've been staring at it like this for a year and it has been doing my head in, but I just haven't been able to bring myself to do it because the pen didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. I was expecting it to be a pen and to just basically colour in. That's what I was expecting. I was expecting like a colour in project. Doesn't work like that. I tried 2 different types of pens. I then went on to try and paint it and none of it was right, so I gave up. In classic Stacey style, I had a tantrum, gave up, and yeah, it's just been sitting like this for a year now, doing my head in. So I'm going to give it another shot today. I just tried out the grout pen. Surprisingly, it still works after a year. I'm going to give it a go, and I'm going in with different expectations now because I know that it's not going to work properly. I know that it is not going to fill in all of the gaps properly. So I'm going to just do what I can and then fill in the gaps later, because I'll show you. Right, so if you can see, it doesn't fill in the gaps properly. So I'm just going to leave it like that for today. I'm going to just leave it as it is, as in like when I'm going to use the pen, and then later on I will come back to it and I will fill in the gaps with the paint. That's what I'm going to do because I think it's going to work out a lot better. We'll see how it goes, but anyway, we're going to do it, okay? We're going to do it today. I'm going to chuck some tunes on, we're going to have a good sing song, and we're going to get this stuff done. Now I'll run from you. This tainted life you've given. This is so bloody frustrating. I'm making a hell of a mess here. See, if you can see, it just doesn't fit in the gaps properly and it just makes a hell of a mess. So I've done up to here so far. It's an absolute state, right? It's impossible to do this because let's see if we can see. I don't know if you can see, but whoever did the tiling, right, was just atrocious, and it is all winky wonky. Some of it is like, for example, in here is really deep in, and then others are just really shallow and wibbly wobbly. So it's kind of impossible to do a proper job anyway. But obviously what I'm going to do is once that's dried, I will then go over it again in like the paint and hopefully tidy it all up. That's the plan. I'm going to have to repaint the tiles as well. My hand kept slipping and I have made a mess, but also I was talking this morning about this. So obviously I painted these tiles last year, but yeah, they are peeling away a bit now. I've got it by there as well. But there, and I think, let me see, over here somewhere as well, there's a little bit by there and by there. Yeah, so it's peeling away a little bit, so I'm going to have to repaint it and do something about that anyway. I can see the progress now, even though it's not perfect and it's all messy at the moment. I can see the progress happening. Yeah, ignore this as well. I'm going to have to make a new one because it's gone all proper manky in here. I'm going to move on to this now, just this a little bit by the shower by here and this little bit by here. These are the bits I'm doing next, and then I'll crack on with this area hopefully, fingers crossed, it's not going to take me like massively long, and I'm definitely probably going to need to sleep after it. But we'll see. It's not feeling too taxing at the moment, apart from when it's not working and I have to really get in there, you know. That wasn't the right action to do, was it? Right, let's crack on. I'm done in. I'm pretty close, like I've only got around the toilet to do, but I know my body is saying I need to stop, so I'm gonna have to stop, as much as it's gonna do my head in to stop. It's such a pain in the ass though, because all of the, I don't know what it's called, the lines, they're all different sizes. Some of them are like really tiny, some of them are massive, some of them are really deep, some of them are really shallow, some of them are all winky wonky, and the pen just doesn't fit in most of the gaps, so it's quite difficult, and yeah, so I'm gonna have to quit for now. I've managed to get a lot more done than I expected to, which is good, and I mean, it's a hell of a mess. It is a mess. We're gonna have to take a good bit of time with like a nice little neat paintbrush and some paint and just go over it, you know, to tidy it all up afterwards, because it is a state. But I can see the progress now. I can see it's getting there now. So I'll show you what I've managed to accomplish so far. So obviously that bit was already done, but I've managed to continue it along here. And I've done by the shower as well. So that side and that side by the shower. And then just by here I finished. Because, well, you can see this bit where I just couldn't get into the gaps properly, and yeah, it's time for me to call it a day. But, you know, it's getting there. You can see the progress now, isn't it? And once it's been tidied up as well, it'll look really nice, I think. Hopefully. And speaking of tidying up, that's what I've got to do now, is I've got to clean up the mess that I have made in here. Get it restored. Oh god, I am proper done in now. Proper done in. I've sorted the bathroom out. It's not clean and tidy, as in like I haven't done a proper clean. I've just surface cleaned it enough just that it's decent and livable for the moment. I'm going to do a proper clean in here when I feel better. In fairness, right, Craig is really good. He does a lot of the cleaning, and particularly in the bathroom, but the bathroom is like his cleaning domain usually. But I don't know what it is about Craig, and I'm really grateful. I am really grateful that he does a lot of the housework and helps out and stuff, especially like on the days that I just can't do it. But he goes around and he works really hard, right? And he goes around and he cleans and he tidies and everything looks lovely after he's done it, but nothing is actually clean. So, and I don't know what he does, but nothing is actually clean. So there's a lot of areas in here that need to have a really good, deep, thorough clean. So I will do that with you at some point, but not today, because my wrist literally feels completely out of place. I need to lie down now. So I'll show you what I've managed to get done. So I'm gonna spin you around. Okay. So I think you can get the vibe that I want to go for in here. Eventually, what we're gonna have is a nice sort of tranquil space. I want to have fresh live plants in here. I want eucalyptus hanging over the shower and plants going across the shower. I want that type of thing. The next job, once I've managed to finish doing this, once I finish doing all the grouting, the next job that I want to do is I will be attempting to strip the doors and the skirtings, and I want to paint them pink. So nice pink colour. And then the big job is going to be this flooring, because this flooring is atrocious. First of all, like I mentioned, I don't do beige. and it is very beige. Also, it's just full of like big holes and cracks everywhere. It's completely wrecked. Yeah, when we came to view the house, right, the house looked immaculate. There was no signs of any problems or anything. But then when we moved in, it was like, oh, and you know, the owners had gone, all their furniture was gone, and their bits and bobs that they were using to hide all the problems were gone. We moved in and it was like, oh dear, okay, what have we got ourselves into, you know? But it won't be too hard. It's just vinyl flooring, isn't it? Just replacing that. It's gonna come together eventually. Just gotta get that corner now. That little section there now just needs to be done, finished off, and then I can go about tidying it all up because it is really messy. Yeah, go about tidying it all up, and then I can move on to the next stage. Hopefully. This is like the longest bathroom renovation or bathroom refresh ever. But we'll get there. Yeah, I'm not gonna look in this room today. We're not looking, don't look, shut the door. So earlier this morning I put up a community post asking what jobs are there around the house that you've been putting off, because obviously the bathroom is a big one for me. I've been putting that off for a year now. And I'm so glad I did it. I'm so glad I did it. But yeah, so I put up a community post asking what jobs you guys were putting off. And the lovely Blaze from Cozy with Blaze, she commented and said the laundry. And I'm like, girl, don't get me started on laundry. Because look, that is my laundry pile. That's just my laundry pile. Ooh, I'm dark. That's just my laundry pile. You don't even want to see the laundry room right now. I'm forever behind on my laundry. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to be behind on things. It's okay to prioritize other things and not get things done. Completely okay to prioritize yourself and your health and things that you enjoy over boring things like that. Those, they're there, they're fine, they're clean, they're ready. You know, I can put them away when I want to, but they're also good for, I can just pick them up if I need to. I will put them away, I will. But it's fine, because I chose to do the bathroom instead of doing the clothes, because I can't do it all. And there's so many of us that just can't do it all, and it's fine to not be able to do it all. We're not meant to, humans are not meant to be as busy as we are nowadays, you know, and I think there's a big part in why a lot of people are struggling, you know, because we feel like we have to do it all. We feel like we can't stop when we're supposed to if there's still jobs that need to be done. And we burn ourselves out all the time. So just, it's fine. Don't worry about it, okay? If there's jobs that you haven't done, don't worry about it. It'll get done eventually. Like, you know, I mean, obviously I'm hoping that finishing off the bathroom now isn't going to take me a year to do. But it'll get done. It'll get done. And I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know where I'm going with it. I never know where I'm going with anything, because in my head I've got about 3 different conversations going on, right? And a song playing over the top of it. It's hard to get my thoughts out. So just bear with me. But what I'm saying is that it's fine. You don't have to do everything, and you certainly don't feel bad about not doing something. I feel good now that I've started that, now that I've picked that project back up, but I don't know when I'm going to be able to finish it, because my wrist, my hand is absolutely killing me now after doing that. So I'm going to have to give it a little while, but like I said, fingers crossed, it's not going to be another year before I finish it off. I'm going to leave the vlog there now. I know all I've done is the bathroom. But you know, it was one of those days. What I have done actually, since I did the bathroom, I went and chilled out, isn't it? And I've been looking back at my old vlogs, as in my start of the channel old vlogs, and just kind of going through them and trying to figure out where my audience mismatch happened. And yeah, I can't find it yet. But at some point I'm going to stumble across when YouTube just started showing me to the wrong people. Like the video I posted last night, right, from the heatwave, spending the weekend with us during the heatwave in the garden. That video's been shown to all sorts of, well, mostly like Japanese and Indonesian and I just don't understand it. I don't understand why it's happening. There's no reason for it. Yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna go. I really do hope you enjoyed spending the day with me, faffing about in my bathroom, finally getting my grout in. Well, I would say finally getting it done, but it hasn't, is it? It's not done, but doing more of it. If you did enjoy, please make sure you hit the like button, drop me a comment, say hi, or just drop your favourite emoji if you don't feel like talking. And subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you in the next one.